Good afternoon. Welcome back to Dave's house with Missy behind the camera and her helper Rumor. Rumor's our cat. She's on Missy's lap. You can't see her, but she says hi. Promise. Anyway, today we're doing science, and we're doing science at home today because even though this is really simple to do, we had to use the stove, and I don't have a good stove at the library. Can you see what I've got here? Can you guess what that is? What this is? What this is? And what this is? Oh, it's Play-Doh! Look at that! I just made Play-Doh in my kitchen and it only took 20 minutes. I'm not going to show you how I did it because you don't want to see me stir in a pot for 20 minutes, but it's extremely simple to do, okay? And you need very few key ingredients. All you need is 2 cups of flour, 3/4 cups of salt, 4 tablespoons of cream of tartar, which you can easily find at the spice section in the grocery store, okay? You're gonna mix all those things together in a big pot, till they all mix together, and then you're gonna take 2 cups of lukewarm water and add it to that, and then 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, okay? And then mix it up a little bit more, and then take your pot and put it over medium-high heat and stir constantly. That's the most important part. You have to stir your mixture constantly for about 5 minutes or so until it starts to really thicken up. And it's going to get harder and harder to stir the longer you go. But I promise you, it's absolutely worth it in the end. What you'll notice after about 5 minutes is that your dough begins to form into a big ball, and it won't be sticking to the sides of the pot at all. And you'll just take your pot and tip it out into another bowl or a large platter or something that you can easily knead that dough with, just like you would a loaf of bread, okay? And once it's cooled down enough, you can take it and divide it into thirds or fourths or fifths, or really however many colors you want to make, okay? And now, what you do next depends on how messy you want to get, all right? If you're like me and you don't mind getting too messy, you can just take your individual little Play-Doh balls and put about 25 to 30 drops of food coloring in, and then just start kneading it up with your hands and get it all worked in there good, okay? Or if you want to be a little bit more responsible or want to be a little bit more, tidy, you can put on a pair of rubber gloves, or you can take a Ziploc bag and put the dough in the bag first, and then put your drops into the dough and then zip the bag up and just do that for about 5 minutes until the colors all get nice and worked in. And that's all there is to it. 20 minutes and you have fresh, homemade Play-Doh. What a stress relief. Can you imagine? What should I make, Missy?
A squirrel?
Okay. Here's a head and a body and some legs and a tail. I'm not an artist, but that's my blue Play-Doh squirrel. I think we should call it a day and make supper. What do you think, Missy? Yeah? Okay, she's nodding her head and laughing yes. So, there you go. Homemade Play-Doh. 4 colors. You can make as many colors as you want. You can get creative. You could probably add glitter and stuff too and even make it really fancy. But that's all the time that we've got for today. Thank you for joining us here. We'll see you next time.